What's up, everybody? Let's talk Jets radio. Heading out from Florham Park right now. I am dripping sweat. It is hot, but a fun day at Jets camp. The team was not in pads, so there really wasn't much hitting. There wasn't any fights or anything crazy that happened. But probably the biggest takeaway from today was that the offensive playbook definitely opened up a little bit, where, the first couple practices that we've been at, it's been a lot of running plays, a lot of dink and dunk, a lot of checkdowns. Today, we really saw that vertical passing game start to open up. They even threw some trickery in there, a wide receiver pass from McCole Hardman, which got picked off by Jordan Whitehead, so we may not see that again. They also tried a flea flicker to Randall Cobb, which was a weird target to go to there, slightly overthrown. Malik Taylor, he had a ton of looks today, especially with the ones with Rodgers throwing him the football, and I think once with Zach as well. So he was getting a ton of looks, a ton of reps, at least 3 deep balls that they tried him at. Pretty sure all 3 were overthrown. But you see the playbook starting to open up a little bit, which is good. The timing on the deep passes still a little bit off. Zach Wilson, start with him, believe it or not, because the first half of practice, I was sitting with Gangrene David, with Ryan from Jets 24/7, and Richie from Jets Media, and I said to them after the first half, I'm like, Zach Wilson just looked better than Aaron Rodgers for the first half, and then Rodgers obviously settled down after he got stepped on, where my heart just absolutely stopped. Glad he's okay. You guys can see the clip if you want to, but it looked like it was Laken Tomlinson that might have got pushed back into him. His leg either whipped into him, or the cleat might have stepped on him. It looked like he was cut open a little bit, so he was back out there at the end of practice. So obviously Rodgers is good now, but he struggled a little bit with the deep balls. Hit Corey Davis on a real nice pass over the middle. Nice having Corey Davis back. Still no Garrett Wilson. I know I'm kind of all over the place right now, trying to remember as much as I can as I'm driving. But yeah, Zach Wilson looked really good, man, especially in the early part of the team drills. Back-to-back plays, I posted them on the Instagram account, where it was kind of like an RPO/play action. Then he got rid of it real quick to Kenny Yeboah right over the middle, who took it the house 50 yards or so. And then the very next play right after that was a pretty deep connection to Irvin Charles over the middle. So Zach looked pretty good. He was getting the ball out quick, looked a little bit more comfortable in the pocket as well. Zonovan Knight, I thought he looked really good today. A little bit more explosiveness. Did not notice anything as far as the offensive line. I believe they had, They had Mitchell and Turner kind of flip-flopping a little bit with left tackle and right tackle. Becton was mostly with the second team. I believe he was playing mostly left tackle as well. I was noticing him a lot during some of the offensive line drills. I posted a few of the clips. Does look like he's actually moving a little bit better. I know I said that at one point during the practice, where he had a few reps where it just seemed like he was moving a little bit better. He was getting physical. He was overpowering some guys. I'll have to take a closer look at some of the team reps. But as far as the individual drills, it looked like he was moving a little bit better. You wonder where he is as far as a pitch count potentially, for the next preseason game, and how that knee is holding up. I definitely didn't like the comments after the game that, this is something that he's going to have to deal with probably for the rest of his career. Surprised that he would even admit that, just because, this is the last year of his contract. He's heading towards free agency. He's going to want to get paid. So putting it out there that your knee's not 100% and that it may never be 100% and that this is going to be your new normal, not a great look there. Doesn't inspire a ton of confidence, but I'm still rooting for the kid. I think he is our best option at left tackle if he's healthy, if Dwayne Brown doesn't, get activated off the PUP anytime soon. Because you don't want Billy Turner out there, I don't think, and your other options, Carter Warren, he's not going to play this year, I don't think. So, I'll keep bringing up AVT if that's the last resort that you have, where Becton's not healthy and Brown's still not off the PUP. To me, that's where you would turn to AVT. Otherwise, at least for now, try to ease Becton back, try to get that knee strong, try to get his confidence back up, and see if after a couple weeks he's ready to go. Other than that, Garrett Wilson, he was doing some work off to the side. I believe Salah said that he's going to be limited on Tuesday and potentially available for the joint practices with the Panthers, which is great news. So other than that, I don't think I'm missing anything off the top of my head. I covered Jordan Whitehead's interception. I know there were a couple of defensive linemen that made some plays, but I'm drawing a blank on that right now. So I'll go back and look at some of the clips that I have. If there's anything noteworthy that I forgot to mention, I'll post another video. Otherwise, we'll be back there tomorrow. Talk to you guys then.